Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we're doing something a bit different. I thought that I should, just play around a bit and you guys could pick my brain a bit. A few days ago, I basically asked you guys a few questions. I dropped a Q&A little box, basically asking you guys to ask me questions. Would you rather questions? Some of your questions were a bit interesting. You guys did pick my brain a bit. So I'm gonna read them to you. I'm gonna answer them and yeah, let's see how this goes. So first question is, would you rather apply a toner with a cotton pad or dab directly onto your face? Now, this is a question that I really do get quite a lot of times, especially in my DMs and just in general, people saying that, Mandombi, what is actually the right way to apply a toner? And I think the more we learn about skincare, the more we realize that what works for me may not work for you. And I would rather dab it. So I'd pour the toner onto my hands and basically dab it onto my face. And the reason being is I think it just absorbs a whole lot quicker and a whole lot better. It really just gives my face the hydration that it needs, as opposed to soaking all that product up into a cotton pad and you really don't just get much out of it. And that's why I would always say is that sometimes rather use a cotton pad if you're using something like a cleanser, a cleansing water. This is something that you don't do every day. This is something you do, let's say you're traveling and you don't have time to wash your face. You simply just dab the cleansing water onto the cotton pad and really just wipe it all over your face, and your face should be clean. Not completely clean, but at least clean. Would you rather use vitamin C or retinol for hyperpigmentation? So I'm not someone that deals with a lot of hyperpigmentation, but when I do, I would rather use, this is a bit tricky, vitamin C or retinol. I would say retinol, because retinol really actually helps with cell turnover. It really helps with renewing sort of like the outer surface layer of your skin. It's really, really effective. I think vitamin C isn't too bad as well, but you're gonna have to be a bit patient. So my answer is I would definitely use retinol. Retinol is my girl. Next question, would you rather wash your face in the sink or in the shower? Child, I'm here to tell you that if you're washing your face in the shower, your face is as good as the desert. I'm joking. Would you rather wash your face in the sink or the shower? Okay. This is tricky because I'm not here to be perfect. I'm not here to act like I don't break some skincare rules here and there. But I won't lie. For the past year or so, I have been washing my face in the sink. I'm quite impressed with myself. So I think for me, that's an easy one actually. I'd really wash my face in the sink simply because I know the damage that comes with washing your face in the shower. Guys, washing your face in the shower is going to dry your skin out. And it actually just makes common sense. Think about it. You're in the shower, it's steamy, it's hot, ziyakhala in the shower. You walk out, the first thing you do when you walk out is dry your whole body, right? So you're gonna dry your face and wipe your face, meaning it's gonna be dry. You're still gonna either, depending on what you do, if you start your skincare routine first or if you start with applying your body product on your body. But for me, I do it vice versa. I do my skincare immediately straight out the shower so that I don't cause any complications for my skin, and just so that my skin actually doesn't get dry. Because it's not like if I'm in the shower, the water's not gonna touch my face. But I would opt for the sink. The sink sounds like a great choice for me. Would you rather use facial wipes or cleansing oil? Guys, I think it's been years now since I've used facial wipe. Makeup wipes, facial wipes, scrub lap, vaslap, whatever you want to call it. As long as it wipes your face to somehow remove your makeup. Let me tell you something. Makeup wipes are not going to remove your makeup completely. And that's why you find yourself using 5 wipes after a night out trying to get the makeup off your face. And I would say this is a very easy question for me. I would definitely opt for a cleansing oil. I would opt for a cleansing oil because it's a whole lot gentler, firstly, because makeup wipes irritate your skin. And that's why sometimes you'll see that your skin is a bit irritated, or it does sting a bit. If you do have sensitive skin, your face will sting a bit after after using makeup wipes. And cleansing oils are just a whole lot better, man. Like they just take off your makeup a whole lot quicker. They are a lot gentler on your skin, and they're just really the most effective way to take your makeup off without being abrasive on your skin. And then next question is this is a bit tricky. I actually saw someone ask this question on another YouTube video, but would you rather sleep with makeup on or wear no sunscreen during the day? You hate me. Okay, wait. Sleep with makeup on or wear no sunscreen during the day? Hey, this is a bit tricky. So sleeping with your makeup on could actually potentially clog your pores, really just cause unnecessary breakouts and give your skin a whole lot of blackheads. But wearing no sunscreen during the day means sun damage. I think I would sleep with makeup on. And hear me out, right? I would sleep with makeup on because I could wash it the next day. But going on about my day and not wearing sunscreen just doesn't sit well with me. Like, what? No, babes, I'm definitely sleeping with makeup on. I'm gonna wash it the next morning. We're gonna keep it moving. And I could essentially just go with no makeup and just wear sunscreen forever and ever and ever, which is essentially what you're meant to do. Don't forget to wear your sunscreen. Would you rather use retinoids and not get facial? So I'm not a person that really gets I'm not a person that really just does facials like regularly on my skin. I do get a peel once. I'm not a person that really goes for chemical peels, and that's simply because for me, and as much as I like the peeling effect on my skin, I just think sometimes chemical peels for me aren't sustainable. I do obviously want to start getting into a whole lot more peels, and I want to actually start experimenting with my face and doing a whole lot more chemical peels. But I don't think that it's really been a necessity in my skincare journey. So I would definitely go without a facial, and I would use retinoids. Retinol, anything that's going to just renew my skin barrier, that's going to basically shed off the old skin, give me new skin, I've got something to work with, and because I've learned how to maintain my skin over time. I just feel like chemical peels are such an abrupt sort of like treatment, I don't know, they take time, number one, to work, because with some peels, obviously they're not all the same, but some of them do have a bit of downtime. So I would actually just say that I would rather just opt for retinoids as opposed to chemical peels. I do love them. It's a very great treatment and a way to pamper yourself. But I think retinoids, for me, it gives me a much more sustainable routine, and it's something that I can maintain. Especially if I have breakouts, if I have downtime. It's just a whole lot easier to manage, if that makes sense. Next question is, would you rather have extremely dry skin or oily skin? So I have dry skin already, and here to tell you that dry skin, thank you. There's so many things. So applying makeup onto dry skin is a bit tricky. Applying anything onto dry skin is a bit tricky because you can't really sort of go full force when wanting to use a whole lot of different products, especially when it comes to acids, because some of them don't react to your skin well. Your skin becomes overly sensitive. You can strip your skin. So I would actually opt for oily skin. And I say this because I feel like sometimes oily skin is a bit thicker. Your barrier is, in as much as, let's say, for example, you can have dry, oily skin, or dehydrated rather, oily skin. I would opt for oily skin because I think even things like applying makeup onto your oily skin is a whole lot better. Your face looks a bit dewy, depending on what finish you want. Yeah, dry skin is not nice, guys. Dry skin is just a whole lot of work. Your skin is cakey, especially in the winter time. I've got dry skin, and my skin in winter is a bit tricky. I try to obviously give it and supply maximum hydration, but sometimes it's just not enough, and there really isn't much that you can do about it other than applying, let's say, really hydrating products. But I mean, think about it. If, let's say, I'm in a different sort of like place that's got different climates, it's just a lot. So I would definitely opt for oily skin. Next question is, would you rather wash your face with a coffee scrub or any scrubs? What's that? You want me to carapa my face, please? No, but honestly, why? Scrub, anything that's got to do with scrubs, Jay, come on, man. Coffee scrub or any scrub. Okay, so let me say this. Depending on the formula, right? So there are coffee scrubs that are out there that I've seen that actually, they don't, the granular sort of like texture of the scrub sort of dissolves as you use, if it's damp, if I should say that. So it sort of dissolves. And then there's just other scrubs which are just like, not all scrubs dissolve, depending on the formula, obviously. But I think I would go with a coffee scrub. Oof. This one says, would you rather use oils or toners? That's an easy one for me. I'd rather use toners because oils, this is a conversation for another day, but oils aren't something that I would say are very like a high list on my skincare routine. I don't particularly rate oils, and maybe this is something I can cover in another video, but oils are oils for me, and there's nothing innovative and exciting about oils, if I should say that. Yes, for a person with dry skin, I know that's like, but girl, you got dry skin, and I'm just like, yeah, but I've got toners, and toners can hydrate my skin and prep my skin for the rest of the other products that I'm meant to absorb into my skin. So I'd rather use a toner, babe. So the next one is, would you rather use chemical or physical exfoliation? If you know, you know. If you're an OG, you're an OG. I would definitely opt for chemical exfoliation. I would definitely opt for chemical exfoliation as opposed to physical exfoliation. I just said in my previous question that physical exfoliation, be it a scrub, be it whatever you're putting onto your face that is physical, right, is not great. It really can just be harsh to your skin. It can cause unnecessary irritation, redness, and it's gonna basically take you 10 steps back, because you're gonna have to now work, if you are, let's say for example, allergic, or you do get some sort of irritation, you're gonna have to now nurse sort of that, you're gonna have to now fix, and you know, you're just gonna have to do so much more in order to get back your skin to its normal state. There's a whole lot of impairing of your skin barrier. So chemical exfoliation, definitely the route I'd take, because it just penetrates deeply into your skin. It's a whole lot more protective on your skincare barrier as well, if you're using it properly, right? I mean, as true as nuts, chemical exfoliation can also really irritate your skin just as much as physical scrubs. So you want to make sure that you're using the right acids, you're using the right chemical exfoliation according to what your skin needs. That's super, super, super key and super important. So yeah, someone asked, would you rather have a bad chemical peel or lose your sunscreen forever? That's crazy. Immediately after getting a chemical peel, I think one key product in your skin in like sort of like your downtime is making sure that you apply a lot of sunscreen. But now if I don't have sunscreen, would I lose my sunscreen or have a bad chemical peel? No, I'd have a bad chemical peel, because I can stay at home until my skin is okay, as opposed to losing my sunscreen. That's wild. No, that's mad. That's wild. That's too wild. Would you rather only do your morning skincare routine or your nighttime skincare routine for a year? I would do my nighttime skincare routine because my nighttime skincare routine these days has a lot more retinol, and I love retinol. It's been really good to my skin. a whole lot of cell turnover. It just looks a whole lot more youthful. So I'd definitely rather do my nighttime routine for a year. It's also super hydrating. My nighttime skincare routine is actually a whole lot better than my morning, because my morning I tend not to want to apply too many products on my face, especially ones that will cause peeling or piling, whichever one it is, however you mention it. But in the nighttime, my skincare routine is a whole lot more hydrating. I'm going in, I use a whole lot more hydrating moisturizers as opposed to during the day. I think during the day also I sometimes bank on my sunscreen. So sometimes I know that if I'm not using or if I'm not enthused by the moisturizer that I want to use in the morning, I will just use a whole lot of sunscreen because it'll just act as a moisturizer. So I definitely opt for my nighttime routine. And then, would you rather always have to sleep with your makeup on or never wear makeup again? I feel like that's an easy one for me. I'd never wear makeup again because I'm just, I'm okay. I'm okay with not having makeup on. I'm just very comfortable in my skin as well. So I think I'd never wear makeup again. Okay, I think this will be my last question. Someone said, would you rather give up using your face wash or give up using your body wash for the rest of your life? I've got dry but sensitive skin as well, so I don't particularly explore much with when it comes to body washes. I would like to, and obviously body washes that my skin can tolerate, because my skin on my body is sometimes quite sensitive. I've got quite bad eczema, but it's not too excessive, it's not too bad, but it's just manageable. So sometimes I do experiments when it comes to my body wash. But would you rather give up using your face wash? I would definitely give up using my body wash, because I could just wash with normal soap. Sunlight is actually the girl you think she is. Hate to say it, but yeah, I think I definitely keep my face wash because wow, I need it. That is the end of the video. Thank you so much for your questions. Let me know if you want to do another one. Let me know what other type of videos you guys would like, what topics you guys would like me to cover down below in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you in the next video.